Stop now, Alex. The hospital lights will flicker at exactly 2:17 a.m. tonight. Who is this? How do you know my name and the time in my head right now? Because I wore your face until the lights failed. I am you 6 years from this message. You're joking. Future Alex memes aside, phones can't send from the future. Don't shrug it off. Your left wrist will bleed under the watch band at 2:16 p.m. tomorrow. That's specific. My watch is new. Why would my wrist bleed? Are you trying to scare me? Because I cut it to hide the cereal under the skin. You will find a tiny QR tattooed beneath. A QR tattoo? I don't have tattoos. This is getting weirder. Give me proof you are me. Look at your kitchen sink. The chipped tile has a hairline crack shaped like a lightning bolt. I stared at that crack last night. No one else knows about it. Okay, so you are me? Yes. I kept the receipt from Mom's funeral. It folds into a paper crane in your third drawer. I folded that crane every week after she died. How can you remember the folds if you're me? Because I unmade them. Time in my line is a thin film. We peel minutes like wallpaper. Peel minutes? This reads like a fever dream. What's the danger? Why the bleeding warning? The bleeding wakes the mirror in the kitchen. Once awake, it photographs you and keeps the take. Keeps the take? You mean it stores a version of me? For what purpose? This is absurd. They harvest hands. Not for pain, for proof. Your hand signed a contract you haven't read yet. Signed a contract? I never sign anything without reading. Who are they? And why my hand? Names change. They are collectors of accurate moments. They trade bodies like library books. This feels impossible. What do I do? Burn the watch? Lock the mirror? Run? Tell me one thing to do. Do one impossible thing. At 2:15 a.m., press your thumb to the chipped tile and whisper our mother's lullaby. Our mother's lullaby? I'll sound like a madman. Why would a song stop them from taking my hand? Because music keys the wrongness. It remembers human error. It makes their ledger tear like paper. All right, I will try. If this is real, why send this now and not before? Why risk everything? Because I failed once. Someone else read the ledger and learned our name. Time borrowed itself back. You mean someone else will try to take me? Or I already took myself and can't stop it? This is collapsing. Both. We are both borrower and book. Sing, press tile, don't look at the kitchen mirror when the lights blink. Promise you'll be there after I do it. Promise you won't let me end up as someone else's receipt. I promise. But understand, if the lullaby makes the ledger tear, the torn pieces will use our faces to smile. I can live with a smile if it keeps my hands. I'll sing at 2:15 and press the tile. See you on the other side. If you wake and your watch is gone, it's a good sign. If the mirror grins with teeth like paper, run. Understood. Lullaby ready. Tile prepped. If I don't answer, know you did what you could, brother. If you don't answer, I'll send this same warning back to myself again. Maybe forever. Maybe until one of us breaks. Then break something useful. See you in the torn corners of morning. Sing with me at 2:15. Don't look. I won't. Last thing. After the tear, if a small paper hand taps your window, wave once and never open for a second time. Wave once and never open again. Got it. My thumbs will remember our lullaby even if you are only a message. Good. One more image. Imagine our mother's voice braided with static, a paper hand clapping at the end. Remember it. I can hear her now, crooked and small, stitched to noise. If this saves me, I'll learn to love the static. Sing, press, don't stare. If the paper hand takes a photograph of you, smile like you mean it and burn the picture. Burn the picture. Smile, even if fake. I will do it at 2:15. If I survive, I owe you everything, even the memory of you. If you survive and the ledger still lists our name, destroy the ledger. If it doesn't, hide the pieces inside the watch. Hide the pieces in the watch. If the watch is missing, that will mean the ledger took a copy. I will know what to do. One last cruel twist. If you read this message later than 1:30 a.m., it means I didn't get through and you already are the photograph. It's 1:28 a.m. now. I have 2 minutes more to believe or dismiss you. My heart is loud enough to drown static. Then believe. Sing our lullaby. Make the mirror hold memory wrong. Hold the tile like a promise between us. I'm going to the kitchen. If this ends badly, remember me as someone who tried to stop the borrowing. I will remember the crease of your thumb on the tile. If the paper hand taps, wave once and never open twice. Door closed, lights dimming. Lullaby starts, tile under thumb. If I send this back, maybe we both survive. If you send it back, remember to add the line about the paper hand's crooked clap. It always calms me to hear it. I'll add it. Here goes. Clap like a paper hand, mother, and braid your voice with the radio static. The lights stutter in my world too when you sing. Either you break the ledger or you become the photograph. Song finished. Tile pressed. Window showed a tiny paper hand tapping once, then still. I didn't open it. Good. If your wrist stops bleeding and the mirror stops smiling like a receipt, we might have bought more time. My watch slipped off when the hand tapped. The glass inside it held tiny torn paper, a photo of me smiling. Burn that photo. Burn it now. If you hesitate, the ledger will learn to smile wider and ask for both hands. I burned it. Flames ate my face. The smoke smelled like lullaby. The mirror finally stopped grinning like paper. Then listen for the quiet. If a new message arrives with a date you don't recognize, don't reply. Run instead. Another message just popped up. The sender is Mom. The timestamp is tomorrow. The subject says, "Remember me." Do not open messages from dead names. If you must read one, tear it in half before the second line finishes.